gotta do all that, girl. We see should he look a certain way?
6'3", dark and handsome.
Should he make a certain amount of money?
So, yeah, 6 figures. And I have built kingdoms. I have built men to their greatest expense.
A few moments later.
The last dude that I was with, the one that had PTSD, he didn't even have a job. Okay? He was unemployed.
What's up, y'all, and welcome back to Free Game. I am your host, Chris Hall, videographer and content creator. We got Mike in the building. What's up?
What's up?
All right. We got another reaction video from none other than Kendra G. We have a young lady on there who is looking for love as always. Let's see what sis has to say.
On the show the last day of 2024. Okay, you looking ready. Let me see you, girl, with this. Whoa, not coming and filing the nails.
Is she filing her nails? She don't have her nails.
Nubs.
Girl.
Let's do it.
Now, do you think she was already nail filing, or is this a part of the bravado when she's coming on? Bravado.
There's no nails.
Bravado? There's no nails.
There's no nails.
There's no reason to. If you came on Kendra G's show to do the whole rigmarole, then why would you be in the middle of filing your nails and continue to file them?
Hair is laid, makeup is done.
Everything's laid.
But you need to file your nails.
Lights, yeah.
Because everyone's looking at your nails.
And you don't got a damn stamp.
Let's get into it. You know when a girl files the nails, she means business. So is your name Patricia? That's how you pronounce it?
It's Patricia. Yes.
Patricia, where you call me from, love?
Dallas, Texas.
Dallas, Texas.
I like Dallas.
How old are you?
44.
44. What you do for a living?
44?
Is she still filing her nails for real?
She's still filing. That's what I'm saying. Is this a nail? Are you in the middle of filing your nails and we just, are interrupting you?
That's crazy.
Is this a part of the bravado? I'm the shit and I'm just going to sit here and film my nails.
She's got her hair. Man, come on. This is crazy.
I'm an estate sale professional.
But she's really filing her nails.
I mean, this is killing me.
This is almost borderline disrespectful to come on someone's show and not give them their undivided. Imagine if I was getting a haircut on the show.
You just want them cats to keep a Boosie line.
But damn.
You know what I'm saying? You always catch me with the line.
Right. One would assume that you had all the time in the world, if you had enough, like you were saying, enough time to do your hair, enough time to make sure you have on some nice jewelry, some nice pieces, some clothes. No.
I'm just biased.
Oh my God.
So haircut cool, scratching your nails.
The nails terrible for me.
An estate sales professional.
And this is how much she said, 43?
44.
44, excuse me.
I sell the contents of everybody's home. When people pass away, I sell all their stuff.
Okay. Yeah. I don't want to get too picky. No, I'll leave it. I was going to have you bring the camera down just a little bit so we get more of you. But it's not the biggest deal in the world. Okay, you got good light, so I love that you came already. Patricia, Dallas, Texas, 44.
She got the phone leaning on something. She's got to redo the
she don't got no stance.
Yeah, no.
With all these estate sales.
Now here's a question: estate sale. She does estate sales. Yeah. Is that just different from selling anything else? Like, is there more legalities that go into the dead people stuff?
I'm gonna assume you can put as a real estate agent of some sort that you can put yourself in any type of market, and maybe her niche is that.
Or is it like being I don't know.
No. It's definitely out of my wheelhouse, for sure.
Right. Okay.
Have any kids?
Yes, I have 3.
How old are your 3 kids?
27, 23, and I have an 11-year-old.
27, 23,
12 years.
That's definitely at least 2 different people.
2. All by the same man?
No.
How many men?
3 different men.
Gotcha.
Have you ever been married?
Yeah.
Why'd she think about it?
Because
you think she's capping?
I instantly don't believe her.
And look at her face. Does this not look like a liar? It look like she's lying.
Yes.
Right? Anytime somebody answers your question and then looks away, either being bashful about something like, damn, you got a fat ass, girl. She's like, I know. Or they lying through their teeth.
Yeah.
When'd you get divorced?
I mean, she
2018.
Okay. And what's your zodiac sign?
Leo.
Where's she? Is this the bravado of her, or is? Let me ask y'all: is she giving a good representation of a black woman right now? Every time she answers a question, 20, 46, exactly. Like, what's up with the bravado at 44 years old with 3 kids by 3 different individuals?
What is that in her hair?
I see earrings. I don't see nothing in here.
Oh, okay.
You talking about that?
It's just an earring?
Yeah, those are earrings.
Patricia Dallas, 44, is a Leo. An estate sales professional, mom of 3 kids by 3 men. She was 3 men. She was once married. All right, girlfriend, when you come off filing your nails, I got to talk to you. So what kind of man you looking for?
I'm looking for, everybody says honesty, but I love a man with integrity. I would like a man, like, I just had a recent issue where a person had deep sleep psychosis. So
what's that?
That's when a person like fights in their sleep, have angry outbursts in their sleep. Like maybe if they were in the war, they have PTSD or something like that. Yeah, that's a no-go for me. So somebody that doesn't suffer from any PTSD issues that causes them to have outbursts. Okay. Yeah. And
was he beating you up when he was asleep?
So real quick, she said integrity as if that was different from honesty, right? Is that how that sounded to you?
Well, I think that she tried to say something cooler than everybody else because she said a lot of people want honesty, but I want integrity.
Right, because integrity is the quality of being honest.
Really?
Right. That's what I was thinking, but I want to double check. I'm like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It just sounds like she wanted to dare to be different. That's all. She wanted to say a different word than honest because everybody says.
When you have to work so hard to look different, it is glaringly obvious that you are regular
as fuck.
Yes, he beat me up in his sleep, and that was the last time we were together. So,
he pretended to be asleep.
He's coming. Oh, sorry, Patricia.
Listen,
Patricia, you all right? Yeah.
Listen, let me tell you, he set that up nice because he knew if I ever got to go to court, hey, look, Judge,
I was asleep, and she admitted it.
I got this nocturnal whoop a bitch
syndrome. Been passed on by my great grandfather Willie Johnson.
Oh my God!
Then got passed down to his son, and I just suffer from it every time. I got to give a chick a good back elbow mid sleep.
Insomniatic bitch whooping like
for real. Dog is the MA fighter Freddy Krueger.
Bruh.
Yeah. Like literally, I had bruises and fusions and blood clots.
Bro, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, dog. Come on, dog.
I am not.
Come on, dog.
I am not. We are not laughing.
I am
at DV. We're not laughing at DV. We are laughing at the idea that this happened so much in your sleeping while sleeping to the point that you bruises, contusions, blood clots.
Show me the papers.
This man was handing out Bruce Lee's 1-inch punch.
I mean, dog was literally like the Bones Jones of slumber.
He came off the top rope in his sleep.
I'm telling you, dog was the Macho Man Randy Savage of nightmares.
Oh my God.
I mean, how can I beat you so bad and be sleeping?
And she bought it.
Idiot.
It's violent. So yeah, deep sleep psychosis is a real thing. People should ask people like, do you suffer from PTSD?
Okay. They're telling me to ask you about your ring on your finger.
Yeah,
Is it I don't know. Is it the ring finger?
Not the ring finger. This is my right hand.
Okay, it's not the ring finger. Okay. Not the ring. Okay. They said the ring on her finger. Okay.
Would you say she acts like a 44-year-old woman with 3 kids, 2 being adults?
Yes.
Wow.
Unfortunately.
Do you think...
I just want you to think about how you asked the question.
Now, is this mainly in the...
I hear, I'm not even gonna... Nope.
Black?
Nope.
Variety?
Nope.
So you're saying others?
No, I'm just saying I'm not engaging.
Okay. So you're not denying that it's... that it's usually in the black.
It's not just content creation, huh? It's a little, you dabble in a little legal. Look at you. What is this? This craziest face up.
Comments, they're on my TV real big right here. I'm watching y'all. Hey.
Oh, okay.
This Kendra cam is going to be everything you're asking for.
All right. So anything else you want before we get to your deal breakers?
No, I mean, for the most part, handsome is great. I don't want nobody in the mirror more than me. If you got like 400 or 500 pairs of shoes, like, just miss me. I don't got time.
What does my shoes have to do anything with a long-standing relationship, man? Women are on this show asking for most of the dumbest things.
I think she was using that to say that you are probably more of a diva than
she said. She wanted a handsome man.
Yeah.
To be handsome,
you need 500 shoes.
No, you don't need 500, but you have to be in the mirror to look good. Maybe not more than a woman, but what I'm getting at is for this to, let's say you have 3 deal breakers, for this to be one of the 3.
Oh, she just didn't think it through.
Very elementary AF.
Yeah.
If the guy has 400 or 500 pair of shoes,
I don't want to deal with y'all. Yeah, y'all can miss.
How many pair of shoes do you have?
Too bougie. That's way too bougie.
I want women to know that as a man, and I'm married, but I just get to say this anyway. So, because my wife thinks that men should say stuff more.
Absolutely. Men should speak up more and say what's on your mind.
I am more attracted to women when their eyes are all the way open. And so when you wear lashes that are so heavy that it looks like your eyes are half open.
Oh,
right. You look like, so here's the thing. I expect, like, if I being from Atlanta, you meet a dude and his eyes are half like, you just think he smoked.
Right. Think he high.
It's cool. Probably has some good stuff, all good.
Wrong with that.
I'm not really interested in a woman whose eyes are always half open.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the butterfly eyelashes, any type of fake eyelashes, even the singles. I don't care what you get. The singles, the minks, the whatever, I don't care.
The bright, doughy-eyed, remember? Like women with bright, open eyes? Like, that's not a thing no more.
It's now the longer the eyelashes, the longer your bankroll, maybe.
Yeah, I have about 400. We don't need to have the same amount. No.
How many shoes you want him to have?
That was stupid.
100 is okay, but once you...
Do you have 100 pairs of shoes?
No.
I don't have 100 pairs of shoes. And I find myself as a strikingly handsome type of guy. But I don't have 100 pair of shoes. I definitely don't have 400. I don't know anyone with 100 pair of shoes that they actively are wearing.
And this is why certain communities are falling apart at the seams.
Which community would that be?
I would only be interested if you've got 400 pairs of shoes. You had better be completely together financially for retirement.
You got 400 pair of shoes. You better be like a runner,
especially at the age of 44. And I don't care what anyone says. Statistically, more than likely that is not true for her.
No. And why would her age bracket right now is at least a 50-year-old man anyway. So why would a 50-year-old man be having that much shoes anyway? Where's he going? What is he doing?
Hit past a certain limit. Yeah, you too bougie for me. I don't need you in the mirror more than me. I don't need you pressing your clothes more than me. I just need me to be on shine.
My clothes can't be ironed?
And then with 400 pairs of shoes, and then I'm sure she likes to travel, or would say she would. Like, I mean, you want to buy 400 pairs of shoes and then stay away from them all the time?
Now, I can understand if she said, hey, man, I don't care how this man look. I need me a man that can fix stuff, good with his hands. He doesn't have to be handsome, no six-pack, don't got to make a bunch of money. Just be able to sustain yourself, and I need you to come here and fix shit and take out this goddamn trash. Change a tire. That I can understand, but it sounds like you want a well-off man who is doing well and this, that, and the third, but then you don't want him to have a bunch of shoes. Shoes? We've been talking about shoes for probably 5 minutes at this point.
And you could just be with me. Yeah. I don't got time.
She's still filing the nails. Let's not forget that.
She don't have time, but she's also single and on Kendra G's dating show.
Yeah, I think that the nail file is like a nervous tick, just so she can be comfortable. Because she's not even. When I seen her do this, it was the side of her finger. It wasn't even a nail.
I would want someone to understand is that all you're doing is drawing attention to your hand. You do not have the lovely hands, ma'am. No one's going to be contacting you for a hand modeling contract.
Her nails aren't even done.
You won't be holding the burger in the next Burger King commercial.
You're not a hand model. You won't be on the next Zoolander
You
at all.
won't be tying shoes for Foot Locker. Nope. None of that. You're just sitting here scratching your nubs.
I don't
looking
understand.
Ridiculous.
She looks like she should be on Power Slap.
So we can have 100 pair of shoes.
100 is fine, but anything past that, we're done. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
The fact that 101 shoes is a deal breaker.
The fact that at 44 you're still judging a man based on something like shoes and not any of the stuff that's related to actual survival. It's insane.
See those things are more like icks or to go on a dating show and that to be on your bio. Don't have 101 pairs of shoes or it's over.
Any other deal breakers?
Those are really like my main ones. Have a job, please. Please come employed. I'm self-employed. I do.
Oh, that's overly inflated value of yourself. I'm self-employed, correct?
Make a generous amount of money. I can take care of all of my expenses, but make sure that you have your stuff in order.
Did you hear that?
What's she saying?
She said she could take care of all of her expenses.
That sounds like a adult to me.
That's it. Well, but no. We got to stop saying that because taking care of your expenses means absolutely nothing. One day you're going to be old, and the rate at which you are able to make money will more than likely not be the same.
Facts.
Okay, your business is not likely to be successful. All this stuff. If you don't have a skill, you're kind of just going to be out there. Like, people got to stop acting like meeting the bare requirement. If she would have said, "I'm able to pay my bills and I have my retirement taken care of," or I'm such and such final, that'd be different. But she literally just said, "I make enough money to spend all that I want
and pay my bills."
Should he look a certain way?
I like tall, dark, and handsome.
And at 44, she's still looking for tall, dark, and handsome after pushing out not one, not two, but 3 kids, and the third
for not one. Not two,
but 3 individuals who are no longer here anymore. But and she's also stuck with one little one, like 11 or something, right?
You know what? I'm going to take this moment for my other soapbox.
Sure.
Okay, because I said I was gonna. This was the one that I was gonna talk about the why an individual. I'm not even gonna say man or woman, because there are women that don't want to date men who have kids. Fair, cool. One of the reasons why a person who would not want to date another person that has kids has to do with the fact that when you have a child outside, if a woman has a child outside of me, what that means is that for forever, it's not like once, the kid's 18, you don't ever have to deal with the parent again. That doesn't matter. Right. For the rest of this kid's life, whatever happens to this child affects this person that I'm dealing with.
100%.
Okay? So that means when this kid is 25 and loses his job and loses his apartment and
he's moving in with us.
Listen, even if he doesn't move in with us, even if he fights through it and takes care of his stuff, because I had hard times and I didn't go home.
So did I.
But my parents were worried about me, which means that if I'm with your mom, I can't do anything, whatever, but she's affected.
Yeah.
And there's nothing I can do.
You got to no. You got to try to fix it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the reason I said there's nothing you can do, because it's literally this other individual out there in the world.
What women don't understand, especially when you have a multitude of men, is that although you're like, oh, my kids are taken care of, blah, 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 you are technically, and I know she has 2 older ones, but let's just say she didn't, right? You are technically in 4 relationships with men.
Look, man.
4. Me and your 3 baby daddies, because at any point in time, baby daddy number 2, 3, or 4, can you two and this has happened to me plenty of times, so where the woman in whom I'm dating has a baby daddy, they get into a spat of some sort, and now her attitude is different, and now I have to deal with the repercussions. Hold on, the baby daddy is off the phone. He's gone. He's clapping whatever cheeks he would like, but me, unfortunately, I have to deal with the ramifications of what argument him and my wife or my girl went through.
What I'm saying is, watch this. What I'm saying, pretend him and her have the most perfect of relationships.
That's how they
never argue. They never argue. Nothing ever goes wrong, right? Let's say the kid's 12.
Nice.
Right? One day the kid's at school, falls and breaks his arm.
Damn.
Has nothing to do. The baby's father hasn't done anything wrong.
No.
Right? Mother is panicked out of her mind. She's affected. The rest of her day is affected. Now, this isn't my kid.
Right.
I'm not I don't want the kid to have a broken arm or nothing, but
it's not going to affect your day.
The reality is that the mother is going to be affected far more than anyone else, right? I'm not tied to the kid like that, but I can't get mad at her for having an off day.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying skip all the other relationships. People act like that child being in the world is not a thing. That child being in the world is a thing outside of everything else.
And I have friends who date baby mamas with multiple kids and fathers and things like that. And it's so funny when you speak to them, you ask, hey man, why you did that? And they try to make the best situation out of it somehow. Oh, the kids are great and da-da-da.
Yeah.
I think, my personal opinion, that women today should do a better job at selling the fact that you have kids over the women who don't. What you think? That they should be doing a better job of what? Why are you so? Look at the bravado. I mean, filing the nails, this whatever. Come with your job. Don't have 100 shoes. Make this amount of money. Do this. Da 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 da. But she's got 3 kids from 3 different people that we have to put up with. At least that last one. But she hasn't done a good job at what. I know Kendra G has the question at the end, like, why would a man want you? And I'm waiting for that one. That's going to be exciting.
Yeah, tall, dark, and handsome. So 6'3". Dark and handsome. Yeah.
Did he make a certain amount of money?
So, 6 figures and up.
So this is the most common man in America, the most requested man.
Where is he?
8%, especially if you want him to be black. Only 8% of men in the United States, black men, make over $100,000 a year.
Are you sure it's 8%?
8%.
8% of black men?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that number still sounds high, but
yeah, and look, that number may be off by 1 or 2. Yeah, 100,000, just 100,000 and up. Right, 100,000 just at that mark right there. It's 8%. And every last one of these women are up there, whether you're 23 with no kids or 44 with 3, want the same person. So that's why I said I think the women who are with child, multitude of them, should come with a better sales pitch than the women with none.
Right, because watch this. If her argument is going to be that she's a better option than a younger woman or a better option than other women, then you would be saying that with your stats, 3 kids, 3 different men, somehow that's better.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So then if a man comes along and he knocks you up for a 4th time and leaves you, in theory, according to your science, all he did was make you better. So you can't have a complaint. If how you are now is better, you can't have a complaint for people to keep doing the same thing to you.
Well, women believe that with age, they've gotten better.
Okay, I got something for that too.
Yeah.
If you are better, if you get better with age, one, you cannot, if that's your stance, you can't be mad at anybody from when you was younger.
Thanks.
Right? Because hey, they got with you, but just like just like you're saying now, you're better older. So right, you're not good yet. Right? All right. Also, if you feel that way, for what, like say you're 40 and you feel that way.
Right.
Well, why wouldn't I just wait until you're 50 to be with you?
Yeah.
Or why wouldn't I wait until 60 since you get better with age? Why would I get with you now?
I'm going to hold it down till hospice.
Right.
I'm going to wait till then.
Because that's
what
prime.
Creme de la creme. Yeah. I'm talking Golden State worthy. Right now.
Yeah.
Hospice type vibe. Question for you. Do you think, and this is a question that I like to ask women who ask for the $100,000 man who has multiple babies from multiple people. Do you think any one of these gentlemen who she let clap cheeks and shoot up the club, do you think that they made over $100,000 each in every last one of them?
I never think so. I never think so.
You don't think not one? Let's find out.
Well, has he been checking for you?
I mean, I've met quite a few. I married one.
Why'd you divorce him?
Which one?
He had PTSD. He was a
that was the one that was fighting.
Oh, that was the PT. I thought that was just a random relationship she was in. So she divorced a man who, what I'm assuming, I would hope it was the baby daddy to one of these jits that you didn't have. And the reason that you divorced the man is because of his PTSD in his sleep.
Head whooping.
Yeah. Get your head whooped.
In the sleep?
Well, that was one that I had one after that had the similar issue.
So so this special individual has ran into not one.
I told you he was lying.
But 2 men with this uncommon sleep disorder. No one. I have never met anyone with a sleep disorder. I've never seen it. I've heard of it.
Listen,
right?
The first dude told the second dude, "Was like, oh, you hit her.
Hey,
just tell her you got this. Don't worry about it.
Tell her you was sleeping. It gets her every time. Every time.
So
Okay.
I think I that. So that's why I'm like, please, no more. Yeah.
All right. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Tall, dark, and handsome. 6 figures. So if he made 70.
And you so tall, dark, and let's go down the list real quick. Tall, dark, and handsome. Over 6 feet. That's also another stat I could
that
bring
was the
up.
tall part.
Tall.
That's the tall part.
The tall.
dark,
She
and
did say
handsome.
tall, dark, and handsome. You're right. 6'3" and whatever. And
Handsome.
$100,000. Handsome. You can't have 101 shoes. You have to have a sound night's sleep. That's for sure.
Right. No head
No
whooping. No
interruptions.
head whooping in the sleep.
No, keep your hands to yourself while you're in your slumber. And
Look
she's-
at her attitude. Does it not?
I'm telling you.
I am not a proponent of it, but if somebody were to like headbutt her, like turn real hard in his sleep and just kind of bat, like
Yeah.
I feel like I might understand.
I'd turn an eye. I'd be like,
What happened?
I'll be like, Stevie Wonder. Somebody got hit.
Okay. Don't reach
I
out.
was asleep.
That's fine. I mean, I'm a grower. I grow kingdoms. So I'll take your 70 and I can multiply that.
Why would anyone believe that when you failed 3 times?
You failed 3 kingdoms, man.
I mean,
You
why
brought
would anybody
3
believe
kingdoms
that?
to the ground by either divorcing them or whatever you say.
See, this takes me back to subject 1. See, that was that.
Yes.
That was that. I'm a marketing guru moment.
I find it very tough that, and I'll be honest, I think I seen one of these chicks up there before who was not making a lot of money. I believe she was making $40,000 to $50,000, if that. And when she asked oh yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna take his 50 and 60 and quadruple it. But for some reason, I cannot do that with my 50 and 60. But the man who makes the same or than me are just a few $1,000s more. My skills that I got are going to quadruple your yearly salary just by virtue of me being me. I guarantee you, she's not going to tell you a skill set or even some type of vertical stair step to get to where this man wants to get to.
I want everyone to know that caters to these people, that they're the ones that are going to be responsible when in 20 years she's homeless with nothing.
Yikes.
That it's going to be you.
Hopefully her kids are doing well so they can take care of her.
So let's
Don't
do.
play with her. She can multiply. Let's do the Kendra Kim.
Oh goodness. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure my camera is gonna be what it's supposed to be.
Okay. We got to see the legs. We see the booty. Y'all be putting that booty in my face.
What you think? We're gonna stop it right there on the Kendra Cam. Now we got to, and the only reason I'm judging, because I don't really judge the Kendra Cam too tough, but we gonna get on your asses. First of all, you got a lot of homework in that midsection that you need to go ahead and complete, okay? You got a lot going on there. For one, you got that little muffin top towards the bottom area there. Now, you're not horrible for almost 45-year-old woman.
I mean, not terrible.
It's not horrible, but you definitely still need to get in that gym. What you say?
I'm gonna be honest with you, man.
Yeah.
Like, listen, man. To call her a dime, it wouldn't matter. You got 3 kids by 3 different dudes. It wouldn't matter what you looked like.
Yeah, and you're knocking on 50's door, to be quite honest with you. So
yes, in 44 years, you have been unable to achieve whatever goal you're trying to. You said you got married, okay? I don't know if they said how long the marriage was. Okay,
I have no idea.
Neither here nor there. Before that, you weren't married. Since then, since 2018, you're not married.
Nope.
I'm sorry.
You got to understand.
Her attitude is very
Her
unattractive.
attitude is absolutely not conducive to what I'm looking at. Not that anyone should have this attitude no matter how they look, but I'm going to say there's some times where I'll give it a pass. I ain't fucking with you though. But I'll be like, whatever. Pretty syndrome or something like that. Pretty privilege, whatever. But ma'am, you don't have that privilege to be running them. Man, I was about to say something. I probably
you
got kicked off of YouTube.
You can't have that level of attitude and not be cold-blooded at 40, because it's some cold 40.
It's some cold 40.
How old is Bernice Burgos?
Oh, yeah, she's got to be mid-40s by now.
I don't feel like I've seen her this unpleasant.
No, not at all. You bring down the bravado when you get. What happens is when women get older and start garnishing things, your bravado gets so large that you forget what men actually look for in attraction. We don't care that you're a real estate saleswoman or some dumb shit, or you got this, or you can file your low ass nails. We don't care.
Again, you were better yesterday.
Yes, then today. You were way
That's
better
just the reality.
for us
Right.
at 25, 26, 30 than you are at 44. And you're, like I said, you're not being a very good salesman of what you have currently.
And if you're
overselling it.
And if you can't agree with the statement that you were better younger, then you can't be angry that nobody's dating you until you're an old woman, because you get better with age. Apparently, if you get better with age, just chill out and wait. Calm down. Everybody's waiting for this top notch cheese that we finna get.
If y'all got better with age, then why y'all hide y'all age? Why are y'all scared? Why are y'all scared to tell people your age? If with age you've gotten better.
Exactly.
All right. Okay. Oh, you don't gotta do all that, girl. We see you.
What if she would have fell off the chair? That'd have been fire.
It's not over. It's not over.
We see you,
Chair was shaky.
Dang it.
Patricia, you're 44. What's the age range you want to date?
I say 40 to 55.
Okay. I'm assuming you don't care if he has kids.
No.
Okay. When was your last relationship?
About 30 days ago.
That was the PTSD guy?
Yeah.
I'm about to get a nail file myself and file my shits, because this is starting to get stupider by the goddamn minute.
Yeah.
And it's as if the worst part about this is she believes that because she's so hot or something that she's just completely canceling these guys out, and it's the guys that's the problem, and she champions herself in leaving ninjas. This is not something to champion yourself. You are failing every relationship. I do not care who you meet. I do not care about this PTSD shit. I do not care if somebody's sleeping and knocking you upside your head. You said you met this person twice. You're lying. You was in a relationship 30 days ago, and now you're here filing your nails. Guess what? Looking for more niggas. You had a husband. You had 3 baby daddies. You got kids already. You're 44 and you're looking for more niggas. That's enough. At some point, ma'am, the well runs dry and you cannot take no more goddamn sips of this nigga juice. You are done with nigga juice. The nigga juice has ran its course. I am so tired of older women with 3 kids, 3 baby daddies with this weird black Atlanta, Dallas, New York City, Houston bravado as if you are the shit, ma'am. You are unkept and there is no man who you are asking for who wants you. I'm not dark, but I'm definitely tall and handsome and I don't want your ass. So what in the hell are you wanting these things for? For one, you need to calm down on the bravado. You need to be a 45-year-old lady and come on here and offer more things. And my personal opinion is that you older women should be selling cooking, cleaning, motherly skills. Instead, you are running around like you're one of these 20-year-old hot girls and competing with your daughter at this point for the same man. You have anything to say? Sorry, I got on my soapbox for a little bit.
No, I agree with that completely. I think that we're we're at a cultural deficit in this department for sure. I think to sit up and pretend that anything appreciates as it gets older and breaks down is insane. You're not a classic car. Okay. All right. You're not. Nope. It's crazy.
And even a classic car,
at some point,
you still have to maintain, because my dad deals with classic cars. You can't just have a classic car and it's worth a bunch. No. It has to be a pristine classic vehicle. You can't go to Barrett Jackson with a shell of a 73 Chevelle and think you're going to sell it for a lot of money. You're not. It's going to have to be in pristine mint condition from the 70s in order to sell for top dollar. So even that has to be a certain type.
And was the dude from 30 days ago tall, dark, and handsome?
Well, from what we're going to assume, that's the only type of men she deals with.
That's the only type.
Allegedly. But one could say the only type of men you deal with, you also can't keep them.
So she's been only married once. Right? Everybody else. So what I want, one of the messages that I also want to get out is that if unless you're married, you are community property.
Yes, for the streets.
Okay. All right. If you round out this mission of life, just having, at the end, you hadn't been nobody's wife. You just did your thing. You were literally just community property
the whole time.
I'm gonna say the same thing for dudes. If you just out here at the end, by the end, if you just, you was just out here tricking and whatnot. Now, the problem that women face is that that's all right for most dudes.
Yeah, it's
that's
actually
problem.
championed by men and women of how many chicks you're clapping for sure.
Right, because every woman wants to use being a trick as something to degrade you.
Yeah, like
until it comes time to trick on her. So again, this is
Well, you look good to that guy beat up 30 days ago.
Yo, Kendra, she funny as hell.
Let me know. This is how you know Kendra don't even believe her stuff. That's not what you say to someone.
That's a sarcasm. Yeah,
that is not what you say to someone that's just survived DV 30 days ago.
That was definitely.
Damn, you look good for somebody who's got that ass.
You look good from all those charges he got.
That knot done went down, and all right.
Yeah, you look good for getting shot 3 times
for a second.
Baby,
let's see what she has to say to her. I hope she's wrapping up.
I know how to snap back real quick, so we ain't worried about it.
And she doesn't even smell the sarcasm.
All right. So now, see, Chris, now let me show you where she just answered your thing, right? Because now what she's selling, follow me, is that she can take a licking and keep on ticking, all right? All right? If you have a rough day, and you come in and you bop, she gonna be like one of them things that bop, bop,
and right back up. Gotcha. That's what she's so toughness.
Resilience.
Strong black woman.
Men are like buses. When one leaves, the next minute, 10 minutes come. Yeah.
And you got hit by both. But you got hit by both. She literally said 2 of the dudes whooped her. So you making a bus analogy, sweetheart, you got hit by 2 buses. This isn't me talking, this is you.
My thing is, let me ask you ladies out there, would you say this statement?
Do you hear yourself?
As a respectable young lady, let's say you are getting your cheeks clapped here and there, which is fine, right? Would you say that's something that a guy would say? Like, man, he's holding everywhere, man. He's smashing, man. He's holding left and right. You know what I'm saying? For you to say men, and mind you, this is a woman who is selling her. Let's not lose focus that this is a dating show where men and women go to find another person, a partner. So this is, like I said, 45-year-old women have to do a better job than this. This is a terrible sales pitch.
Let me tell you the other reason why her statement is inaccurate. You said men are like buses. When one leaves, the next one comes, 10, 15, or whatever. You got divorced in 2018. Your last situation was 30 days ago where you was getting your head whooped. If men was like buses, you would have been on your second divorce. But you had one divorce and then and everybody else just smashed.
Yeah, it sounds like she's on the bus with a transfer because she's just getting right off that bus, getting right on.
She didn't get on the bus. It ran over her and kept on trucking.
But what women fail to realize is that due to the fact men are like buses, that means that they can hold a lot of hoes up in there. So that is the caveat.
Buses, baby. Patricia, now you already know my show. And you know.
I think she's trolling now because after all of this, she's still filing nothing. I think she's trolling us. This is.
I'm surprised she's not bleeding at this stage.
You're gonna be a highlight, and you know they're gonna be talking about you, girl. So I'm gonna let.
Yeah, she did this for this. Look at that face. I think I paused it. What is it? Smug? Very smug, right?
Very.
Just be the moment when Patricia say whatever she gotta say to anybody that got something to say.
Oh, comments.
It's crazy because she's pretty.
Well, listen.
You can't take away the fact that she's pretty.
Just understand, you coming.
She's not pretty enough, though.
No, she's not pretty enough. But she is pretty. But she is not pretty enough.
That is a complete package.
I would say she wasn't ugly. I wouldn't see her walk by and utter the word she's pretty. Well, I just wouldn't. I would say she wasn't. Oh, she's not. Like someone asked me, oh, she's not ugly.
When I use the word pretty, I'm talking about just the face.
Gotcha. Still.
I am a builder. I have built kingdoms. I have built
Does it count if the kingdom's not there anymore?
What kingdom? What kingdom? A kingdom has a ruler, a king and a queen usually.
If you built the kingdom, why are you now outside of it?
Sounds like you're an onlooker now, sis.
I mean,
of the kingdom.
Did you get put out the kingdom?
Yeah, no, at least she's got a bird's eye view of the kingdom that she used to build.
Men to their greatest expense, whatever you want to be, you just let me know and we can make it happen. Come correct, please. Come knowing exactly what you want to do. Don't be.
She's requesting a man that needs to be built and is surprised that she has dated 2 dudes that have whooped her head. She is.
Why are you so that there you go. So that's why a man is lucky to be with her, because she can build you. So what happens is I don't believe the $100,000 men thing. At least not all of them.
This is college for himless niggas.
Absolutely. What's happening is with that bravado, usually aggressive, masculine type of woman who's really assertive, usually in a real estate field of some sort, because you got to be assertive, be like a salesperson, right? Usually these type put on this bravado, but they really only date men who are broke. And because they are the ones who are moving them into the house, due to that they're clothing them, that they're spending this money on this man, they now can run around and say, oh, I don't want men like this anymore. But sis, that's been the only type of man that you have been given that pussy to.
Did she say she was a realtor?
She's
estate salesman, people that die, estate.
Well, I thought she sells people who died houses, or she just sells the stuff, furniture in there.
The stuff, right? The stuff.
That's a different person.
That's an estate. That's what I was trying to tell you.
Oh, I thought that was the same person.
Well, I mean, in theory, this is
specific.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't think an estate salesman is
Is an estate salesman a position that someone would say, you know what, this person
literally have estates. So what I was going to say earlier is that estate salesman that just might be a glorified event planner, because people have estate sales on their own.
That's why I thought she was just a real estate agent, but she's specified.
They put estate sales in the newspapers. Like I
drove by an estate sale.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's
decisive. I don't have time for anybody that's indecisive, because I know what my purpose is. Make sure you have identified that before you hit my DM.
Who is this?
Why would anybody believe that she knows her purpose?
Right.
When 44, you still haven't achieved what you still haven't gotten what you want.
She doesn't understand that this bravado
is just confusing to men.
Like, well, I'm going to tell you what it is. It is literally honey for the bee of himlessness niggas. Because himlessness niggas love this type of woman.
I'm telling you.
They love it to death because they want
he will queen her to death.
God, and you will be taking care of that man, and you want it before man, so fast your head might spin.
I mean, but listen though, he's gonna cook for her, he's gonna rub her feet, he's gonna do the bath water, he's gonna do all of this while of course not contributing anything, because she's in the process of building him. So
yeah, she's still building.
You're right. But in the meantime, along the road, man, he's gonna make her feel fantastic.
Absolutely. She's a construction worker.
Right up until he falls asleep.
And
don't play with it. She ready for y'all. So
yeah, I think that the nail file was just for dramatic effect.
At any random time when you pause it, look at these people's eyes. Just look.
It does look half
just
closed.
Look, don't start now, won't be none. All right.
At these people's eyes.
Any random time you hit it.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
30 days ago.
Okay. 3 flaws.
Sounds like he got what he needed.
So
sis.
listen.
So you no.
Lay it out. Timeline it.
No.
Lay it out, because I think you're thinking the same thing I'm thinking.
No.
I think you're thinking the same thing I'm thinking.
So you're telling me that 30 days ago, this dude was clapping cheeks, and now you're right back on the market.
Listen. Enough. Listen, 30 days ago, this man was head whooping enough to give contusions, bruises, and blood clots, and was still clapping cheeks.
30 days ago. But for some reason, again, you think that this is a good sales pitch to me, the 40-year-old man looking for a single woman. I'm like, I like this cold pitch. Somebody just smashed 30 days ago, so I know this is good.
Right, because women think dudes like stuff pre-seasoned, apparently.
No, we
right?
we don't like used property.
What?
Like
3 kids done went through there already?
No,
That's gotta be better.
No, this is why you continue to meet the men that you have to build, because men who are already built don't want you.
What do you have to work on?
Well, I am a powerful woman. You know, I do a lot of powerful things.
Only thing we've heard is she is the middle woman for selling furniture in people's homes.
That's what I'm telling you, man. I am stunned as to what empire she has built from selling other people's things.
I would say that the ATL Flippers does the same thing that she does, except the person in the storage ain't dead. He's taking property of people and just selling it. What else? You're reselling.
I'm lost.
What? And it's the overinflated value to me. If you don't have value like that, just say who you are and that's it, man. We say the same thing to guys, bro. Right. This is the same bullshit. We actually tell guys it's feminine.
It's terrible
to think that way.
It's you know what?
Very feminine.
Her doing this makes sense. I get this. Make believe, makeup. It all goes in the same bucket. This is disgusting behavior from dudes. I probably would. I mean, we've seen some pretty tough things, but this
is terrible.
So, you know, a person has to understand, you know, that about me, and just know that sometimes I could be a little boisterous. I could be a little, you know, demanding.
So this is, hey y'all, I'm a bitch. Be prepared.
Right. Sometimes I don't think people know the word, like what the words mean that they're using. Like,
boisterous?
Are you seriously selling yourself with the idea that sometimes you're a little on the boisterous side? Mm-hmm. Like what?
So this is a boisterous 45-year-old woman.
You keep wanting to add.
Yep.
44.
She about to be 50 by the time I finish this goddamn video.
Right.
You have 3 kids from 3 different men. You have fake hair in your head, color that does not grow out of black women's hair. You are a hamburger away from being obese to me. If you stepped on the scale, I don't know your height, but I would say you're at least a hamburger away. You sell furniture from dead people, and you say you can build kingdoms. And this is the person in which men of value making over the let's say the 1%. Fuck it, call them the 1%, 8%, 1%, whatever, still low. The 1% of men are out here looking for that. Do you think 1% of men are looking for that resume that she just gave us?
Bro, these people are not hiding anywhere, okay?
They're out. We're looking at you.
She's right there.
Right there.
She is right there. She's not tough to find. And a man with, you cannot believe that a man with resources would not be able to find you.
Yeah.
You can't believe that.
About what I want in my life, because I've already played the games. I've already done that. I've already succumbed. I've already gave in. So, you know, it's a little challenging for me to do that at this time.
Yuck.
We have some paid questions. Do you want to?
Oh, these should be
Go
good.
for it. Let's do it.
Okay.
I love
All right.
they gonna talk about the woo. They gonna talk about
Divine Photo says, what happened with the other 2 fathers? Plus, filing nails while on a call is tacky. You seem like you're looking for a payday than love.
Okay.
And he got Nas as his profile picture.
I mean, my kids are old. I got 2 grown kids, and then my other daughter is 11 years old. So, you know. So
what you mean? So, you know, you just said you have 2 kids from somebody. It's like she just bypassed it. And I got an 11-year-old, but so, you know, what the fuck? This so do you know me?
That's neither here nor there.
Why is it not neither here nor there? It is here and there.
This one says, so if a man likes to look good, it's a problem. And she got out of relationship, walking red flag.
Yep.
Move on, buddy.
Okay. Rena said, 400 pairs of shoes. Where's your curtain?
It's all good.
Bruh.
Don't need them.
Bruh.
I didn't even notice she got no curtains. I ain't have curtains.
Curtains are required.
It was an Airbnb. Curtains are required. She's got
if she had rickety blinds, I'd have been honored for the rickety blinds.
Yeah, she had them plastic joints, but she got Venetian blinds, so she's fine.
Move on.
M Nation said 3 different on the accountability tip. What part did you play in the separation, or was it all 3 men's fault?
It just didn't work out.
Her fault.
So,
Her fault.
thank you for the question, darling.
All 3 times.
Divine Photo said the average
Damn.
man makes 40 to 53, 40,000 to 53,000, but yet y'all come on looking for the top tier men that don't care about your money and hyper
independence. Definitely. I agree.
That's fine.
She's just not gonna answer no
The
questions.
last, now let me
That's not a
just
question.
let's put something into clarity. The last dude that I was with, the one that had PTSD, he didn't even have a job. Okay.
What did I say?
So-
what did I say? Didn't I say? I said it. I said it. I said it. Run it back. I want you to do the thing.
But
do the thing. I said it specifically. The dude from 30 days ago was not tall, dark, and handsome.
Of course
and
not.
all that. Nah.
I know most of the dudes she's dealing with is not tall, dark, and handsome, making 100. You still want that and been unable to find it,
and have
wondering
literally
why.
and have been messed over by far less.
Yep. So you want me to come in? Let's say I make $100,000. You want me to come in after you just 30 days ago gave the same vagina you're trying to get, excuse me, not vagina, the same that you gave him. You want to give this to me, and I'm supposed to champion this as if, man, I can't believe I got this piece of poontang.
What I want to get out there is that at 40 years old, we're 40 years old. I'm 40 years old.
I'm 40. All
right. So pretty much for the last 20 years, somebody that has been consistently making good decisions and making the appropriate sacrifices so that they could live a certain life at a certain time, it is offensive that people think that people want to offer you that. And that people think that's what you deserve.
I'd be so upset.
After climbing over 92% of America.
People. Yep. I think the $100,000 thing is such a buzzword. It's been so cliche that it's just a thing to say. I don't think it's thought about.
The only problem I have is that you will actually treat the dude that makes less than 100,000 better than you treat the dude that makes the 100,000.
And it happens to me all the time.
But sit up and claim that this is what you require. Man, it's crazy.
You think that because he does make $100,000 and has his own car, has his own place, has investments, assets, life insurance, things of that nature, a retirement plan, that he can take care of himself. So why should I treat him good? We're equal now. So you feel like when you find this man that you're equal. So you tend not to treat him that well because this is my counterpart. I'm gonna just treat him like whatever.
Unemployed. So,
you're giving your poontang to unemployed niggas.
That's who women treat. That's who women treat well.
I think that should be the actual issue. Stop. There's no way you meet a man and have no idea he's unemployed after you give him your.
So we did the Vivek reaction.
Did.
This is how you get a mediocre culture. This is how you get a mediocre culture, because these people are not interested. She's interested in the top tier men after they've spent 20 years being consistent, and she spent 20 years fumbling.
Dealing with dudes. Mind you, it's not most girls that come, older women that come on here and say, they dealt with these dudes in their 20s, blah, 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 blah. You, ma'am, are 46 years old and
49 and a half.
You're 46 years old and just 30 days ago. So you haven't even, and this is my problem with older women. Y'all ain't learned nothing. You don't teach anything to the younger women. You actually despise the younger women because it's those younger women you are in competition with, because those are the men that you want, the men who actually want them.
This is how we know female intuition is a crock.
It's a crock of shit. It's broken.
I came from a high value person, and I thought that because I had a bad relationship with a high value person, that I would say, let my guards down and let me deal with somebody that's unemployed. And
because you
this video is long as shit, man. I didn't want it to be.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry. I cannot stop stopping this.
And this is not a red pill channel.
No, I didn't see this video or anything. I just played it, and this is just our. natural reaction.
This is an unsavory
organic.
individual. Like,
Yeah. This is not good.
Trying to figure it out, and I'll help him be high value. You know, what happened was it turned out like I had resentment for him. He had resentment for me. He felt like I was controlling, and so it didn't work.
Of course you're controlling because you're dealing with a man who cannot control himself. He's unemployed at what I'm assuming is around your age cohort. So that's why women like this, these hyper alpha women and 47 now? Yeah. 47-year-old hyper independent women, you always are going to feel like you're taking care of a man because those are the men which you attract. You say that you build, I don't know no queen who's picking kings who are unemployed. You build kingdoms. Well, when are you going to find a king who's already in a kingdom and you can just walk your old ass in it and lay down in perpetuity? When are you going to find that, sis?
So I don't want that.
So which one was you married to? The one that made 100K or the one that didn't make 100K?
The one that made 100K or more. Yeah.
That was the one he was married to.
Yeah. And
because that's the only one who could probably afford marriage.
And that was one of your kids' dads?
Yes. My 11.
And why did you divorce? What happened? Why did y'all get divorced?
PTSD. He was a police officer and he was a military police, and he was in Afghanistan all the time, and he had a lot of issues.
So, and that was the guy from 30 days ago?
No, this was my marriage from 30.
So I thought the guy 30 days ago was the one that was sleeping in the night that had PTSD.
He
had PTSD too, and that's what I said. I think I'm attracting them. That's why.
Oh, so both men have PTSD.
If you have it, I can't deal with it. Yeah.
Okay, so I understand now. So both men have PTSD.
Yes, ma'am.
But the guy 30 days ago, you guys weren't married.
No, we weren't.
So, okay. Got it. So what was the damage and the PTSD of the marriage? Like, what was his actions?
He was very violent. He woke up in the middle of the night. He walked around all night. He paced. He got blew up in Kagislan.
Oh, no.
It really messed him up internally. So he couldn't rest. And he was very violent towards me and the children.
Got you. Okay.
Kevin Samuels would ask, were there police reports involved at this point?
Interesting that you should say that. Look at the comment.
Nothing about her seems genuine. She comes off very hurt and a liar. Log off and seek therapy. This is from a woman.
It looks like a woman.
That is from a woman.
Said nothing about her seems genuine.
Not a thing.
She comes across very hurt and a liar. Log off and seek therapy.
That's woman to woman. We need more of that.
I'm telling you. That's a good person right there.
Very good person.
These.
Girl, let them keep paying you. If they're going to pay, let them pay.
Okay, well, there's only a few more. I was going to stop though, but since you said, Mariah said that ninja did have PTSD. He just wanted a reason to go up.
I'll whip your head, boy.
No, that's not funny.
Yes,
without going to jail, sis.
That's 100% funny.
That's hilarious.
She has accountability issues. This one said that she has accountability issues.
I got you.
Florida boy. Trey. Throw five.
Okay. You build kingdoms. What stopped you from building the last 3 kingdoms goes back to accountability.
Whoopsie.
I got you.
Answer it. I told you.
It's not a question. It wasn't a question.
Why?
It was just a statement.
But you should have a response. You could respond. These are paid. She would call these paid questions. Mm-hmm. So paid statements, questions. What is the same thing?
So 2 of your men were suffering from mental illnesses and you abandoned him.
Okay.
Oh, was that a question?
Yeah, that was a question.
Too many men these days are intimidated by powerful women. You go, girl. Love your confidence.
Does that say me?
You don't even have a damn profile.
So that'd be funny if that was her.
Okay, no more questions. Don't pay no more questions. We done with that.
Yeah,
all right, I think you kind of did your spill on you know what? So I've been thinking about this because I would never say I'm a relationship expert or a dating coach, none of that. But, after you sit and talk to single people for almost 5 years, you learn a lot. And one thing I've learned is what changed a lot in relationships is the dynamic of women doing so well. Not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I want to be where I am if I didn't take my career focus. So I get it. But what happens is sometimes you can price yourself out because there could be a good guy, right? A genuine good guy wholehearted, ready to be faithful, but he probably just can't afford you, right? Like, it's just be like if I get, like, men kind of stay in their age range. Like, I could be a provider, but my providing budget is $65K. So if you can't fit into that, I'm gonna just keep looking elsewhere. But at the core, he's a genuine guy. So right. what kind of happens with women who do well, like yourself? You obviously want a man that does equally as well. But this is where the challenge becomes, because sometimes when the guy does equally as well, he's, like I said, he's literally tall, dark, handsome, 6 figures, is the most requested man on the show. Right. So when you have, let's say, 10 men and 4,000 women, that man now, what is going to convince him at this age to settle down with this woman when he can have so many, right? So that becomes a challenge, because the man that can't afford you he has to want to date you back. So if he wants to date you back, okay. Now he also wants to be committed to you and only you. And a lot of times when they have that kind of money, it's not something, not saying it's impossible. So I want to make sure I'm not putting that out there. I know women get so upset, but that's kind of what happens at times. You just kind of price yourself out.
Right. And like I said, I've already gone down. I've understood what it was. I was very humble and said, hey, don't worry about what I have, let me help you build. And that caused resentment in the relationship. So, and
I know some men don't like when women say that, but there is some truth to that. Now, of course, not all men are intimidated, but there are some men who do feel a way when a woman does make more. Not all men, so all the men don't say, we get it. We know there's some men who don't care. Usually it's the man who makes more or has more, right? But right. Either way, all right. So here's the deal, Patricia. I appreciate you being willing to play along, let everybody ask you the questions. You're very confident, very well put together. I appreciate you coming ready. I love it. I love people come with light. I don't got to spend 20 hours.
Kendra is back in that tacky shit she did, doing her nails and stuff.
Yeah, I'm very surprised, because Kendra's is it depends on how late in the night it is or what she's got going on, but she's usually like more, militant when it comes to her show and having the lighting and making sure that you're, not playing around. But this bravado was a lot.
Hours. So let's do it, girlfriend. Do you want the guy to be in Dallas?
I would like him close.
Okay. Did I ask you your age range?
40 to 55.
You said 50. All right. Okay. Are you on the Kendra G Singles dating app?
I am. My name is Trisha1380.
Okay, let me pull you up. I know you're going to have some fly app pictures.
I only had a few. I just actually made my profile, so.
Trisha 80?
Trisha.
Oh, spell it for me. Maybe I'm spelling it wrong.
TRISHA 13.
Oh, SHA. He said 30?
1380.
Oh, right here. Here she goes. Trish.
Who the fuck is that?
Boy, them filters be.
Who is that?
Them filters be brutal.
Trisha 1380.
Trisha
1380.
The other person looks skinny.
Okay, fellas, if you want her, Trisha 1380.
That's nice.
Or the Kendra G Singles.
But this picture right here, look how skinny she looks.
Estate sale professional. Right. Estate sale.
That's a very old picture. Right, so that is not, look how slim her face is with that.
Yeah. All right, don't play with us.
Imagine seeing that picture and then showing.
1380. Okay, girlfriend.
It's just so ridiculous.
Let's do it. Keep me posted how it goes, girl.
I will. Thank you so much.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Bye,
honey. Bye, sweetheart. Child,
Now you saw that, you heard that. I ain't gonna lie. That was a stressful video to watch.
Yeah.
I think we've said a lot, so I'm not even gonna have a closing statement on this. This video is already about an hour and some odd long. If you like content like this, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Give us a like, the algorithm be algorithming. And also comment. And what did y'all think about this? This was absolutely insane. This was probably one of the most triggered that I've been from watching a video, I would say. Yeah. I am going to go calm down a bit, maybe take a dive in a pool or something. And as always, it's not a video just coming now. It's coming right now. Hold up.
worst.